watching KSC Weather. We're starting off with a weather report from this weekend. As you probably know, there was an ice storm this weekend in Kings Landing, which caused the roads to be very slick and icy. These icy conditions caused a major car accident involving four cars. 2 males were killed and 3 women, 1 12-year-old boy, and 1 male were injured. Let's send it to Storm E. Field to get the latest on this accident.
Thank you, Ron. This car accident is the worst we had in ages. There is nearly $35,000 in damage to the 4 vehicles involved in this accident. Everybody in this accident was rushed to the hospital, except one, who was pronounced dead on the scene. 1 more male died while being rushed to the hospital, and one survivor is in critical condition, but the rest are doing fine. I'm here with Brian Fantana, witness to the accident. Can you explain what you saw in this crash?
Yes, I was driving and I luckily looked ahead of me a ways, and I saw a green Jeep start fishtailing. The cars behind him must not have been paying attention because they just kept driving and they ran right into the back of the Jeep. There were 6 or 7 cars, but only 4 actually crashed into each other. 2 of the cars went into the ditch, but 2 stopped at the edge of the road. They all sustained pretty bad damage.
Did you see or hear anything that you can tell us?
I also saw a person crawl out of the ditch. His face was red because it was covered in blood. He walked up onto the road with a limp and started yelling, "Help! Help!" I got out of the car and walked up to him. He asked me what was happening, so he must have been confused. But at that time, first responders showed up, so I got out of the way.
Well, thank you, Brian. And back to you, Ron.
Wow, what a tragic story. That just explains why we need to be careful while driving in these icy conditions. Now it's time for your 5-day forecast. Over to you, Joe.
Well, we are having a huge snowstorm today with a high of 19 degrees and a low of -2, with a high winds up to 35 miles per hour coming out of the north. Wait, Ron, where's my legs? Ron!
It's all right, Joe. You're wearing green pants. They blend in with the green screen.
Oh, okay. The snow is going to come down very hard and the visibility will be very low. Try to stay off the roads as much as possible because they're going to get real icy. The wind will start to die down around 6 o'clock tonight. Now for your 5-day forecast. On Wednesday, it will be cloudy with a high of 18 degrees and a low of 3. There will be a 20-mile-per-hour wind coming out of the southwest. Thursday, we will have a high of 35 degrees and a low of 21. The wind will come out of the south at 7 miles per hour. For your Friday, there will be a 94% chance of rain, so take an umbrella wherever you go and be careful because it will be very slippery if that rain freezes. There will be a high of 34 degrees and a low of 23 degrees with southwest winds at 5 miles per hour. And for Saturday, there will be a warm front coming in, so if ice does form from that rain, it should melt pretty fast. It will be sunny with a high of 45 degrees and a low of 24. Enjoy that nice weather for Saturday. Make sure you bundle up for Tuesday. Some activities you could do for Tuesday's weather are: you can go out for a ride if you have a snowmobile. You can go sledding or snowboarding. You can make a snow fort, a snowman, or a snow angel. You can go ice skating, you can have a snowball fight, and when you are all done with that, you can go inside and enjoy a nice cup of hot cocoa. If you prefer to stay inside, you can watch some movies and eat popcorn. That wraps up your 5-day forecast. I'm Josh Boyd. Back to you, Ron.
Thanks, Joe. Well, folks, it looks like that blizzard is starting up. We are beginning to see some snowflakes fall. Now, we are going to talk about a cold front that is moving in. It should hit this coming Sunday and should stick around until next Wednesday. It is expected to get as cold as -30 degrees. If that isn't enough for you, there's also going to be cloud cover from Sunday until around Tuesday. The clouds are going to reflect the heat rays from the sun, which will cause it to get even colder. It may get as cold as negative 45 degrees. Let's send it back to Joe now for an update on national weather.
Thanks, Ron. There is currently a hurricane that is hitting the south coast, specifically the Louisiana area. It is creating winds up to 150 miles an hour. It is in the polar jet stream, which drops into the Louisiana area in the winter months. So it is moving even faster now. Take a moment and pray for the people in its path, because it is not going to be good. People living in the area were advised to evacuate immediately. We will cover the rest of the story and its aftermath in a couple of days when the hurricane is past. Let's send it back to Ron.
Thanks, Joe. The snow is starting to fall even harder now, and the wind is also picking up. Let's send it to Storm E Field to get the latest on this blizzard.
This storm is getting very intense, and the winds have picked up to 35 miles per hour, and snow is falling very hard. I advise people to stay off the roads and stay inside. It is also very cold out here. This storm should pass around 4 a.m. Don't be surprised if your school is late or is canceled though, because the snow is going to pile up and the road workers need their sleep before they start plowing on the roads. Back to you, Ron.
Alright, folks, that is all for what? We have breaking news. There was just a picture taken of a monkey eating a banana with his feet. This can't be happening. The world will never be the same after this. Well, that's all, folks. Enjoy that amazing new picture. I'm Ryan Burgundy, signing off. Stay classy, Kings Landing.